What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Ethan Horror. This is Ethan Horror, and today we are going to be looking at a franchise that I haven't talked about because, well, there was only two. Now we have three. Eventually, we're gonna have five. The Strangers. New movie just came out, The Strangers Chapter 1. And they also announced The Strangers Chapter 2 and 3 are gonna come out eventually. Personally, I don't think we really needed a new trilogy, but I've seen all three of them, so we're going to go through and we're going to rank them. I'm doing this video of three movies just because, well, I just saw The Strangers in theaters a couple weeks ago, and also the video that I was planning on doing I can't do right now because Amazon is the slowest service in the world. I ordered it about 2 weeks ago now, and it was supposed to arrive on Sunday. It's not here yet, so hopefully I'll get that video done in the next week. So maybe you'll see it next time. But today we're talking about The Strangers. Let's get right into it.
I want to play a game. Here's Johnny. This is God. It's showtime.
But it brings us to our current suspects. Ethan.
Coming in at number 3, Strangers Chapter 1. Now, I'm not a huge fan of really any of the Strangers movies, but this movie was such a letdown. I at the very least expected an all right, because they're just kind of redoing it again, but they're making a trilogy. I don't really know if it was a remake or not. I kind of think it might have been just a remake or a prequel. I think it's a prequel, actually. I think it's supposed to be like a prequel trilogy. I don't know. But anyways, that doesn't matter. It fails to do literally anything. Like, it's not... Everything that they do is taken directly out of the other two movies. These two movies, Strangers Prey at Night and The Strangers, everything that's done in this movie has been done before in one of those two movies. So everything they do is not scary, not creative, not fun, not cool, not anything. It is quite literally the exact same thing. And the other thing is, this movie is it tries to set up so much stuff and set up so many red herrings and red flags throughout the beginning of the movie that at the end of the movie you're like, what did that have to do with the movie? Nothing. Genuinely nothing. You know, the guy at the auto repair shop, all the people from the town at the beginning who were looking suspicious, all of that, yeah, no, nothing. Doesn't go anywhere. Literally doesn't do anything. Why did we spend the first half hour of the movie about that? Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. But the characters are good. I like the two characters we got. What I think that whole first, 30 minutes is I think that they were trying to set up more stuff that's going to come in Chapter 2 and 3 that they just couldn't explore in this movie, which is stupid. Don't do that. Don't set a bunch of stuff up in the first movie that literally goes nowhere just so you... they sacrificed making a movie to make a trilogy, because this movie doesn't feel complete. That whole first act just feels like a different movie. It doesn't fit at all. So I think they were just trying to set up so much stuff to do later in the trilogy that they sacrificed making an actual movie, because this is garbage. Come on. Coming in at number 2, I have the original Strangers. I've never been a huge fan of this original movie. Not to say it's bad, I just never really liked it very much. I thought it was pretty boring the first time I watched it. Second time I watched it, I understand it. It's a little a little spooky, but overall just kind of boring. You know, Paranormal Activity is another film that is seen as boring, and that's one of my favorite movies ever, so I clearly do not think that that one is boring. It just, Paranormal Activity is this slow build of scares, and it shows these people just living their lives. That's why it's so scary, because it's like found footage. But this isn't found footage, and you're just seeing these people not even really live their lives. They're arguing for like the first 30 minutes of the movie. It's just them being a terrible couple, and then they just kind of walk around for a half hour. Just kind of walk around the house. Oh, there's a face behind him. Walk around the house. Oh, there's a face behind him. Walk around the house. Oh, someone's in the house. Walk around the house. Oh, there's someone in the window. It's just, I mean, you got the creepy, the knock on the door, and where's, whatever, the girl, they ask for that girl, I forgot the name, but, that's scary. They do that in all the movies. You know, you get where the guy accidentally shoots the, one of his friends who came into the house, who he thinks is one of the killers, which they redid in Strangers Chapter 1 as if it was a new thing. Yeah, I don't know. Strangers Chapter 1 is terrible. This one's not as terrible. I just kind of think it's boring. But I like the killers. I like the main girl. The couple, like, as a couple, these two people suck. Yeah, I just think it's really boring. But coming in at number 1, we have The Strangers Prey at Night. I think The Strangers work best as a slasher movie. And I'm not saying the original Strangers isn't a slasher movie. It's just The Strangers Prey at Night is a very in-your-face, outward slasher movie. And I think that's personally how it works best. It's the most fun movie. It's not necessarily scary at all, but it is the most fun. It does have some good emotions with, you know, like the family aspect. You know, the family, they're arguing. I don't remember what the deal is with the girl. They want to, like, send her somewhere because she's bad, or I don't remember, really. But the sibling relationship is really good. I love the sibling relationship. I love the parents' relationship. I really like all of the characters' relationships in this one. This is, it fits in the franchise. It doesn't seem like so different from the other two that it doesn't fit. It's more fun, it's more colorful, more lively, but I think, you know, it's more focused on the characters, kind of like the original, and the new one it's focused on the characters. You care about these characters. You don't want to see them die. So it's, you know, it sucks a lot when you eventually do see some of them die, but yeah, I just think this is how a Strangers movie works best. Not really saying it's the greatest movie of all time, but it's by far my favorite Strangers movie because it's not boring. It's very fun. It's got some funny moments in it, and it's got some good emotion. So Strangers Prey at Night is my number 1 Strangers movie. And that is going to be it for today's video. I'll probably do another ranking of these once the other 2 movies are out. I probably won't do one with Strangers Chapter 2. I'll probably do one after Strangers Chapter 3, so got a couple years to wait for my next video on The Strangers. But if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to hit like, so I know you want to see more videos like it. Otherwise, you can hit subscribe and the bell to be notified when I post any brand new videos. Otherwise, comment down below some more video ideas or your own ranking of the Strangers movies. And yeah, I think that's it. See you guys. I landed. That's actually impressive.